Hello and welcome to the Batcave, your secret hideout for historic Brawl gameplay videos. I'm your host, BlindBat8719. On today's video, we're building around Santa's helper on Dominaria, Tawnos the Toymaker. The game plan of the deck is to ramp out enough mana to cast Tawnos, followed by a bird or beast creature to start making artifact token copies. As Tawnos is a cast trigger, I can pull some fun shenanigans with the mutate ability, which several birds and beasts have, allowing me to double trigger the mutate effects. If my overwhelming board state gets stalled out, I can always cast Craterhoof Behemoth and copy it to push through for the win. I'm going to play 10 games of the deck, and if I get 3 wins, please like the video. If I get 5 or more wins, please subscribe to the channel. If I get less than 3 wins, drop a comment down below on how I can improve the deck. With all of that out of the way, let's jump into the arena for some brawls. Alright, I'm going to mulligan this hand. I'm playing against Astalion, piloting a Vorinclex deck. So again, big beefy ramp and big dangerous creatures. I think I can do a little better than this. I'm gonna take a free mulligan here. This ain't doing that much better, honestly. Let's take one more mulligan with this hand. Alright, a couple more lands. I like that. I got the Worn Power Stone, and Manglehorn's a great one. So let's keep 6, and I think the Inscription of Abundance isn't going to do me as much good right now. I'd rather be able to get the creature out. Hydra Crisis. Yeah, that one's a decent one to double up, so we're going to go with that. We'll see if that's a mistake later on. Okay, the nice foil lands there. Alright, so let's start off by saying hello to the opponent. And we'll just put a Breeding Pool into play tapped, since I'll be able to put Dreamroot Cascade on 3. Don't have to worry about doing that, and there's no need to pay life right now. Starting the ramp they are. Okay, cool. So let's put in an island. And not going to cast the Hydroid Crisis right now. Next turn we'll get out a Worn Power Stone. That'll give me 2. I'll be able to pass the commander up. Nissa, Resurgent Animist. That's a fun one. Alright, so we'll put the Dreamroot Cascade out. Put in the Worn Power Stone. This brings in Artifact and destroy an Artifact. Yeah, green's probably not going to, but I think being able to double up my creatures will be a good thing to go if I can. This puts 2 tapped? Oh great, this is going to trigger twice. Elf or Elemental. How bad is this going to be for me right now? Alright, Elvish Archivist is not bad. I like this one from Wild of Eldraine. Take 3 from Elspeth. Now Eaten Piranha is a good one. We can use it on the Vorinclex. We can't use that ability, so that's going to be fun. Let's go with the Garen Brig, and let's get the commander out, and that leaves me with 1 open. That's good. So let's see if they're going to fight me. I'm big enough right now that I could survive most fight attacks, short of them having a Death Touch person in play. Nissa goes off, gets a green, and anything with it. 6. They have 7 mana, 8 mana. Oh, they're just really mowing more of the ramp stuff. Okay. And I think they draw with the Elvish Archivist. There's that. And one more ramp spell, I guess. Is that what you're going to go happen now? So while they're figuring out what they're going to do... Oh, okay. Ooh, Questing Beast. That's a fun one. Could that actually get me through at this point? Most of the way through. What do we got here? On top. And there's no lands in the graveyard. Okay. Well, let's see. If I were to do the Hydroid Crisis, this could be... add 6. So if I add, I could do this, pay 2 into this. That gives me 6 plus another 2, so it's 8 minus, so I get 6. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. We'll do this, and we'll take a value of 6. So this way now I gotta make a copy of the Hydroid Crisis. So I have now 2 6/6 flyers. I get to draw 3 more cards. And I don't see, I mean, I could attack, but you know something? Attacking's not terrible here. Mostly because I don't really have anybody else to like, I don't, nothing in my hand. I'm gonna double Questing Beast, but it's a legendary, so it's going to die. So that's not really super helpful in that regard. And, I mean, I could do a Manglehorn again. Not the worst thing in the world, though. I think what's going to happen here is we're looking at Rishkar's expertise into Eaten by Piranhas. So we take care of the Vorinclex. This way he can't hit me over the head. And I can at least swing for 12 in the air. We'll bring him down to 10 life. So that's a good play on that part. Now the fight is the question. Oh, freaking A. Galta. Alright, what we got here? Alright, so let's start over playing the command tower. Rishkar 5 or less. You know what the funny thing is? If I were to play out Thrix, it'd probably make everything a lot cheaper, but let us go with the Rishkars. This way then I can see what I can get into here. And then I would say the free one that we want probably would be Thrix. Alright, and that's going to leave me with, say, you have Eaten by Piranhas left, Mind Stone, out of one mind, Master's View. This predatory creature creates where you don't control. This might be target creature you control deals damage equals power to target creature or planeswalker you don't control. What is this? For each land you control. So I think we'll do the Master's Rebuke here, because I'm not really going to be able to kill the Galta. So I would say let's have Hydra Crisis, deal the damage to Vorinclex. Swing out with the 12. I have to discard 3 cards. I don't think we need the Mind Stone anymore. I'll discard 1 land. And I think the Manglehorn maybe. So in that case, we'll get rid of the island, the forest. There's that. Alright, yeah, so I'm thinking my opponent's probably going to try to replay out Vorinclex. That's kind of what I'm hoping they're going to do. 6th, 7th on the air, so they got it. They could do that, and then I can nail him with the Eaten by Piranhas and swing it through the air. Old Gnawbones is another one that, again, nice. But I can still hopefully get with Eaten by Piranhas so that it goes down. Oh, the Branch of Boseiju also is an 8/8. Oh man, I forget about Old Gnawbones giving them all that mana, but well, all my mana's tapped anyway, so there we go. All right, so the 2 big ones to worry about: Branch of Boseiju, Old Gnawbones. Gotta find a way to get through there. And Vorinclex is back. Alright. They still have mana up to do a heroic intervention if that is what they choose to do. Bushwhack. Target creature you control fights a creature you don't control. Alright, so let's show this off, revealing the forest. Fight something you don't control. This gives a trample. Questing Beast. Okay, I'm starting to see some. I think I got this now. Okay, so let's go with Questing Beast. We bushwhack one of the other creatures. Let's start with that. Yeah, I hate the Vorinclex too. I hate all the Vorinclexes. Sure, take the action. Why not? Keep this one. Ah, that was the token, wasn't it? Oh, it's the card. Good. Let's use Bushwhack. Target creature fight something I don't. We'll have this fight Old Gnawbone. That went through pretty smoothly. Eaten by Piranhas. Make this lose the reach. And nothing else. Oh, frick A, the original Vorinclex. I think actually, I'm probably fine now, right? I'm still fine. And we swing, just those. And he can block 1, but I still think I still have 10, so I'm still good here. Oof. Alrighty. Astalion, thank you very much for the game. Let's go on to the next one. So usually I think I'd want something a little more fast and turn on mana, but I like the counterspell and the card draw in this hand, so we're going to keep this one. Playing against Jeep, piloting an Ojer Axonil Deepest Might deck. This looks like a fun deck. I'm going to expect they want to try to keep the commander around, and then just incidental burn to my face. Non-common. Okay, to a point, yeah. Let's start by saying hello and lead off with the island. And then they play a Strike It Rich, okay, to get the ramp going. Let's play out another... let's play out a Yav Coast. Even if I have to pay the life for it, it makes them think that I don't have Counterspell, maybe. And then, I guess here, they do another ramp spell. Heraldic Banner. That's good, so that's 3. So now the quick thing is, oh, actually, no, it's not bad. Bitter Split Gremlin. That is cool. That's a nice one. Waterlogged Grove. We don't want to pay the life as much as we can. So what I can do here is I can stymie him a little bit. Play out a Manglehorn. What this will let me do at least is it'll blow up the artifact. So they're now behind still, and they don't get the creature pump. So if I need to, I can trade off with the, or I can at least block the Gremlin. And what I like about that play too is that it lets me still advance my board state while not having to be keeping up my counter magic. Players can't game life. That creature's controller. Okay. So now we'll play with the Waterlogged Grove. Every creature you control is a creature you don't control. I think here I'm just gonna sit back and wait because I want to have that. I want to be able to keep up the counterspell for right now. So Strike It Rich. Alrighty, that's fine. I can't block the Rampaging Ferozdon. But there's his 4th mana. Alright, so... And this is a 4/4 god? 4/4 god. Pass. No blocks. My turn. Alright, gonna make this appear here. Neither of these things are cheap for me, so I think I'm just gonna sit on here and just wait. So this is one of those matchups where at least at the moment I'm playing the control road and I can't be control role and can't be aggressive as much. Fanatical Firebrand, still fine. These are all great cards for this deck. And for the most part I'm letting this thing beat me down, but it will be fine in a moment. Whenever you cast instant or sorcery, I think that's one that we can do a make disappear on. Because that one, the Bittersweet Gremlin requires a tap to have happen. Alright, so now we're going to use Of One Mind to try to draw 2 cards. And of course I hit the one that doesn't do me any good right now. Alright, so I'm giving my opponent the opportunity to come at me, or at least drop the commander. But what I can do, there we go, so I gave him the window, he's going to take it. But what I can do is I can ramp with the Gem Sword and then use Master's Rebuke to blow that up. And then they're just going to go nuts with Fanatical Firebrand next, because that's another 4 damage. Dang, alright. Can I use this? This is 5, right? I need 4 plus this. Green, green. And use this man only cast creature spells. That's not going to be useful for me. So if I do green, pay 1 life, add green. Let's mutate. Yeah, we need to mutate onto the Manglehorn. Give it Reach and Trample. Take the over. And then let's have my guy kill there. Deal the damage to kill him right now. And then, yeah, there's 4 damage to my face. There's all of that. And now, what I'm hoping to do is have the Androsaur stick around. No attacks. Have that stick around. I would have made the land, maybe. What's into 4 more non-commons? Oh, interesting. That's not a fight, right? Alright, +2/+0. Deal the damage. 6. Alright, I'm cutting really close to lethal here. So I'm gonna have to do some magic stuff real soon. Oh, no, they got me. Good game. Oh, man. Alright, what did I do there? I don't know. Jeep, thank you very much for the game. Let's go on to the next one. Alright, playing against SAVII, piloting a Tom Bombadil deck. So this is 5-color sagas. Is this hand good enough? I have the Into the North. I can get me the blue. I'm going to go with this. So if they're going a little slow, I can maybe get away with the Questing Beasts to kind of get in on them a little bit. Just looking at the artwork here. So let's start. Okay, so start off by saying hello to the opponent with Ojer, which is useful. Play out the forest. Ojer might be used as a land here. Just this way I'll have my double blue set up for Into the North depending on what I draw next. Arcane Signet, all good. Yeah, let's go with the Ojer as a land. And let's play Into the North. And we'll get a dual land. So I don't usually like playing with a lot of snows. More because I'm kind of against the idea that I'm forced to play snow lands to make certain cards better and whatnot. So that's kind of why I don't like being forced to have to play things. But Into the North is one of the few 2-mana ramp spells in green that we have on Arena. So I don't find it terrible to run that and run, in my 2-color decks at least, 3 snow lands. One green, one of the other color, and the one dual. Manglehorn is kind of funny here in some regard, but I also feel like Questing Beast could be good. Power 2 or less. Because I don't want to necessarily draw them another card. But let's go with Questing Beast. You know, I don't usually get to play with Questing Beast, so that's kind of like, I wasn't a big fan of it when it was in Standard. Green at times is not usually my color to play. I have learned to like it more as the years have gone on, but this wasn't something that was really up to like what I wanted to do most of the time. I like to do more artifact things. I'm good. I don't think I got many Planeswalkers in the deck. So the Immortal Sun, thankfully, is a great target for, say, the Manglehorn, I guess. Let's see, Manglehorn. So you want to do Migratory, becomes tapped. Oh, it's Migratory. It's not the one that... Okay, so I kept thinking this was the one that blew stuff up. So let us go with Manglehorn. And let's just destroy the Immortal Sun. So, not for me dealing with having to worry about artifacts or Planeswalkers, but more so that they're not drawing an extra card and getting a discount on all of their spells. So I think next turn is probably going to be the Migratory turn to maybe pump up a Manglehorn. Unless I get the 5th. If I get the 5th, I might go for Tawnos. Adakar Waste. They have the Adakar Waste up. I'm not sure now. That could be the counterspell that I'm afraid of. A wash away. Well, let's see here. Will they trade Commander? Let's try that. Alright. So we still got that going. Alright. Tawnos made it. Not too bad. So, next turn, if I draw the land, we're going to probably Auspicious Sterix, the Manglehorn, I'd say, and have that double up. Otherwise, if I don't draw the land, we're going to double up on Migratory Greathorn with Garruk's Harbinger. Or, Garruk's Harbinger? Hexproof from black. Either one of these is fine. They're probably blowing up the board, I would think. So, let's go no blocks, because I don't want to lose Tawnos for next turn. I'm already ahead on life. I don't worried about the Bombadil. Let them do something. Okay. And see, good thing if I had blocked, I would have lost my Tawnos and there would have gone next turn. They might still have a thing for him right now, but I'm better off than I am right now. Now, actually, if I draw a land, I'll probably do Harbinger into Migratory Greathorn and do a double mutation. There we go. We're going to go with that play then. So let's play out the Harbinger. Take a copy of the Harbinger. So we have 2 of these now. And then let's mutate onto the real one. Copy that. And then let's keep the 4/3, right? What we have on the battlefield, the 1/3. Let's keep the 4/3 going. So put it under. So this lets me search for a land. Let's get another blue source. And I'll put it underneath again. And we'll get another blue source. This is the power of Tawnos' artifact toys with mutation effect. So if you're not a fan of doubling up mutation effects, then okay, this may not be the deck for you. But this is a lot of fun right now. And then this is Scry 3. Alright, so we'll take the swing in here. So this way they take this, it's 9. I have lethal on board and they have 2 cards in hand. So, and I think Satsuki isn't going to do much when it dies. Return the Saga, or for you control to its owner's hand, or turn Saga from graveyard to hand. Yeah. So, don't need to worry about that. And the tap effect, put a lore counter. So, that can mean they could do that now whenever you cast a spell, draw 2, discard. That could be the play right now. They think they're going to get a lot more out of this. But Bombadil, okay, another blocker. And then, see that? Oh, that's why. I'm like, why would you do that? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Cura Best the Sea Guy. That's one of the best sagas there is in the game. Oh my god, and that's their finisher. Alright, I don't have to worry about Counterspell as much right now. But I think the play here is going to be Auspicious Sterix onto a Harbinger. Alright. On that, or I could do Memory Deluge to try to find something to get through. Let's see. If I swing out, I have... This creature is mutated. You know, I'm a sucker for free things. So I'm just going to go for it and see what we get out of this. Because this is going to be pretty insane. So I'm probably going more for fun than win right now. The win play probably to play Memory Deluge, but I think this is freaking awesome. I love doing this trick with Tawnos. So, you know, Hexproof from Black. So, I mean, they can make me cry, but that's why we have the counterspell backup. So, if they try to exile it or whatnot. So, let's see how many... I mean, I've already had 2 mutations on here. So, this is going to be for, like... I'm going to do, like, 7 things out of here, I believe. Ah. I don't have an answer for Otawara. Oh, that's a shame. Take the action, yeah. Okay, there went all the green. I can do 1 mutation. That doesn't seem worth it. What's the next step? They don't untap during their controller's next untap step. Oh my goodness. Alright, I might have to wait here. No attacks. I'm gonna get nailed, but I think my best bet now is to do... Dang, I wasn't planning around Otawara. That is so sad. So I take 12, and that's going to put me down to 7. Okay. We still got some ways out of this. I mean, yeah, so clearly the Memory Deluge probably was a safe reply. I did go for the bigger one. Gain control of target permanent opponent controls. Oh, I forgot about that Satsuki. So this is like the most powerful, oh, not the most powerful, this is the most effective one that I've seen so far of Tom Bombadil deck. Alright, what's the next saga I gotta deal with now? Oh my goodness gracious. Alright, well let's sacrifice the small token. What do we have here? So they're gonna get a questing beast out of me most likely? Oh my, alright. Yeah, no guarantees that what I was gonna do if I searched for the Memory Deluge that all this was gonna happen. Oh wait a minute. You guys can yell at me in the comments. I'm just so blasé. I forgot I had the counterspell to stop all of that. I was too focused on the Memory Deluge play. Now I'm mad at myself. Yeah, drive the Leasing Bro, who cares? Pass to attacks. Memory Deluge. I think Sawdust Demolisher is good. Eaten by piranhas. This is 4. I can either double up on the triggers, or I can stop them from having all this stuff with Tom Bombadil going off. I feel like Tom Bombadil's the one, so let's go with this, just so I can get rid of the Tom Bombadil antics. Okay. Alright, so let's start by mutating onto the Sterix, the Sawdust Demolisher. Let's keep... Oh, they're both 6/6s. Okay, so let's keep the over then. Alright, I'll destroy the Cure Best of Sea Gods, so I don't have to deal with that. I get Delighted Halfling. Alright, let's mutate again onto the Demolisher. Let's keep the under. And then let's see now, we want to destroy... Honestly, I want to get rid of the Eldest Reborn. That one scares me more. I'm getting almost all the basics out, at least. Hey, the Great Henge. That's actually freaking awesome right now. It gives me a lot more to play with. Let's see, this would be 5 if I were to do this. Gain life. Gain life, fight. They got 1 left. This is an instant. I think I'm better off waiting right now. As much as I just want to like rush everything out there, I think waiting right now is better just to see what they have. I got my counter spells. Scribe 2, yeah, okay, so not the 3rd saga. So I'm gonna be more aware. I kind of got out of there a little bit. You know, hitting to the Great Henge, good hit for me right now. I think being quicker potentially to do and eaten by piranhas whenever you cast an enchantment spell, draw a card. I think that's worth countering. Because that's just, I'm trying to avoid the card advantage on them right now if I can help it. Alright, they're going to swing the 2 9/9s, and I got a... Actually, I think he might have me here, actually. Let's see. Alright, let's pass the blocks. Block the 9, block the 9. I can gain... If I do 2 counters, gain life, greatest, so I gain another... If I gain 8, that covers that. 3, 8, and 2. I go up to 15, so that 8 covers that. I'm gonna kill that. This is cutting it close. I might be still dead. Alright, 2 blocks. Oh, I only get to do 1 of these. Oh, dang it. That's waiting for countering the spell. They got me. If I fight... they got me. Yeah, no, that cat was a good bait on the counter spell. I probably didn't realize as much that they were able to attack with as much as they were able to. So, yeah, that was on me. If I just did the brilliant illustration, if I just counted the brilliant illustration earlier on. SAVII, thank you very much for the game. Let's go on to the next one. So we're playing against OloD, piling Omnath, Locus of the Roil deck. And this hand isn't really exciting. I'm out of the Warm Power Soul, which is nice. But I think it's going to take too long, especially against an Omnath deck that's going to ramp. So I'll take it from Mulligan. I will take this between, yeah, into the north, into the Lull Mage. I have Sylvan Anthem. I have Bushwhacks. I'm going to keep this. Start off by saying hello to the opponent. Broker's Hideout. Gain a life. We'll search for a forest. Basic forest. And put that into play tapped. And then next turn we'll play out Island. Into the north. And we'll search for our Rhymewood Falls. We have our little snow thing covered there. And then next turn's probably going to be Lull Mages. Yeah, Lull Mage Familiar makes the most sense here. Keep the mana going up. And then, what does this one do again? Deals damage. Alright, so we might ping something. And that's next turn. So, we might be bushwhacking for something here. We'll see. Harrow. Alrighty. Never really was a fan of Harrow. I guess I don't like sacrificing my lands. But yet, I'll play the creature version. So, you know, maybe we'll see how things go for the most part. Are they gonna Molten Impact? This is not good. Let's bushwhack. Search for a land. Let's get ourselves an island. So that's why I have doubling up of stuff. Play out an island. Play out the bird. And we will go from there. If I can resolve Tawnos, that'd be awesome. Quandrix Cultivator, that's fine. It's just a turtle druid, right? Yeah. Alright, and this is landfall stuff. Shenaniganry. Alright, let's pay the 2 life. And let's risk it. Let's go with Tawnos. Mostly what I'm thinking too is if I can mutate, I start drawing more cards, I can start doing more things. Rampaging Brontodon. That's gonna hurt. Alright, let's get a forest, let's bend the deck a little bit. Yeah, that Brontodon's gonna be really rough. Let's see, can we mutate 4 onto here? Take the action. Now I have a 3/4. I take the under, doesn't really matter. Draw another land. Oh. Craterhoof. Craterhoof's interesting. Craterhoof's probably not enough to win anything. Is this an elemental? No, they're just playing things that's big. I think I hold off here instead of playing the Sylvan Anthem. Creature ends battlefield. No more creatures, yeah. No attacks. End the turn. And number what I control? Number of lands? Alright, this is pay 2 unless they pay 2, and then I have to sacrifice something for it. Yeah, no, not gonna happen. Damage to me, yada yada yada. I think the play might be to cycle the Krosan Tusker for if you control a creature, search for 3 lands, whatever. Alright, that we're gonna counter. Yeah, because that's more lands, more damage. So let's see, how big does this thing get? 15/15. Alright, no blocks. We'll keep the stuff going right now. Alright, we go play out. If I were to do land, best bet would be to try to go for Krosan Tusker to bounce this back to their hand, I guess? So, what the best way for me to make this happen would be green, green. Let's cycle the Tusker. Take the action. Let's look for a green source. Alright, well, we can mutate again. Take the action. Try to draw a few more cards. Alright, got the Cyclonic Rift. That's good. Under. Alrighty. Any reason to hold on to too much stuff? This is deals damage. That's not going to do enough. I have to discard 2 cards. Okay. No attacks. We'll end the turn. Let's discard land. And I want to say the Sylvan Anthem actually this time around. I'm going to have a lot of green cards. That's fine. I think this is the better... I think those are the things to get rid of. Because worst case, I'll play out Boseiju as a... Seek. Highest mana value among creatures you control. Alright, well... An unloaded Cyclonic Rift. So, it's only going to be 4 now, thankfully. Boseiju reaches skyward, Voice of Strength, ran in 7. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's fine. Or at least my strategy of trying to dig for the Cyclonic Rift was at least useful. Alright. Oh, that was probably my chance to use Boseiju there, actually. Oh, he's going to play tapped. Great. Alright, there's the Elemental. That's going to get pumped up to God knows however. Do I have anything in my... Okay, I do got things in my graveyard, though. I can use the Masked Vandal for... Actually, the Masked Vandal would deal with both enchantments really well, actually. So maybe that's the one to use and hold on to the Boseiju a bit. Oh, man. No other mutators in my hand? No. Oh, now you want to start diversifying who's getting the counters? Alright, we're just going to block with the Huron then. Wow, man, that's a fast rebuild. Okay. So let's start by doing Mask Vandal. Let's take the action to copy that. Let's target the Virtuous Strength. We will get rid of a Croson Tusker. And then let's also get rid of the other one. We'll get rid of a Gilded Goose. Okay, so that covers that bit. If I pay 4 for the Beast Whisperer, which I probably should have done first, now that I'm looking at all this. But I want to go wide as possible, I guess. So, Garrick's Harbinger, take the action. And I don't think a Master's Rebuke does me any good, so let's just play out a Paradise Druid. I'm going to hold on to the Boseiju 3. Oh no, he's got me. Good game. Next. No attacks. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to hold off on the Crater Hoof on a Boseiju on the off chance they end up playing something that I really need to blow up. I'm assuming he's got the overwhelming... Yep, River's Rebuke. Take all that back to my hand. Yeah, you draw that many cards. That should do the trick. So, OloD, thank you very much for the game. That was a lot of fun. I drew to my out for one little turn. So, thank you very much. And let's go on to the next one. Alright, we're playing against Varolex, piloting a Vivien, Champion of the Wilds deck. I very much like this Planeswalker. Giving the creatures flash is freaking awesome, I believe. And, you know, and the -2 ability is really awesome, as well as it allows you to still cast those creatures, if they are creatures, those cards if they're creatures, even though Vivien's no longer on the battlefield. I'm going to keep this hand. I think it's a good start with the Rebuke and the Wash Away. So I think this is going. I'm going first. I think this is a good start. Start off by saying hello to the opponent. Play out the Rhinewood Falls. So land, go. And then we're going to play out... Oh, Growing Right's nice. Let's get a Paradise Druid going. And Does it let me look for a land or just creatures? It's just creatures. So if I get the land, we gonna go growing rights. We don't get the land. Okay, we're just gonna go. We'll go growing rights anyways, and hopefully just dig through some stuff. All right, would have been one land. We'll get the Faceless Agent. That's a good one to have. So yeah, okay. Land's not coming as much as I would have liked. There's the Vivien that we did counter, but we had to make a play on something. So I get the killer next turn, and actually the wash away still works against these cards because counter target spell that wasn't cast from its owner's hand. Are you kidding me right now? Oh, that's so not cool. So, I feel like my best bet really is to attack her right now. Because I don't want them getting more advantage.
Every defeat is a new
I am leaving myself open, but what I'm hoping to do again, if I can get a land, I can also then do some more stuff. Arcane Signet's fine. The Semblance Anvil. Blooming Tortoise? I can't counter that. Okay. There's a battlefield. Mill 3 cards, return a land card from your grave with the battlefield tapped. Turtle. Got the land. Can't fight it. Not bouncing it back to the hand just yet. Wait, did not exile anything? Let it top. Oh, that might have been the exile card. Oh, okay. Oh, that makes sense now. Okay. Semblance Anvil. And let's get rid of... Faceless Agent I can cast. I don't really want to get rid of Coggle, but Coggle might be the one to get rid of because right now it's Changeling, Elemental Bird, yeah. Get rid of him mostly because I can't cast him anytime soon. And I mean, the irony is that this makes it easier for me to cast him. But now this also means I get to cast. This is 2 less to cast, so this is now 1 in blue for a mutate. Oh, that's not good. Proliferate. Oh, or he can destroy the anvil. Well, that's what happens sometimes. So we'll just try to get the values out as much as we can, maybe. You didn't pick a land? Up to. That's interesting. I would have picked a land. Power 5 or greater. None of these creatures are power 5 or greater. I can mutate 2, I guess? That's how this works. Green. So at least this way, I do get a, I will get a draw card. Warlog is fine with me. I'm afraid of cranking on things. Let's go with getting Gwenna out, and then let's get out the Faceless Agent. Just so that this way then I'm getting at least some stuff on board. Oh, hey, Crater Hoof. Okay. That costs 6, which feels weird to kind of say, actually. But now I'm up to, what is it? This is cost, add 2 mana of any color. Oh, man. Alright, well, we're going to have to sit through an Emrakul turn. This is annoying. Alright, return non-land from where you don't control, so that's safe. That's safe. Essentially all this stuff is safe, other than having my creatures attack. So you're going to have them attack anyways. I might as well kill one of your things. Because, I mean, if I was my opponent, that's what I would do, is I would swing everything into my stuff anyways, and then do the most profitable blocks. So, alright, so you cycle the Krosan Tusker and fail to find, maybe? Yeah, it's kind of weird being taken over by Emrakul. You know, they have the little purple stuff going on. Yeah, you can't cast it. Oh, you can cast it for 6. Go figure. Alright, I guess not attack. That makes sense too. I mean, you still could swing the stuff into, you know, Emrakul. Oh, that's true too. Or you can just swing with the, just swing the Crater Hoof and just boom, there's it. But it's usually a 5/5, so they're probably fine with that. That trap blocks that stuff. All right, Dream Root. This one's tricky. I think they kind of got me here. 8. This is 13. Oh, but it's all the mill of everything in here, right? Because they'll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That makes better sense. This is an Emrakul deck, 6. So even if I bounce this back, it's still, you can still cast it. Can this be countered? Alright, so we are going to do that then. We're going to bounce Emrakul to my opponent's hand. Target. Oh, protection from instants. Yeah, this has me kind of puzzled. So I don't think I can wait that long. 13? Alright, let's cycle. Let's start by doing that. We'll get a land. Let's get a blue. Alright. I already played my land for turn. Let's play out the Sylvan Anthem. I get a few turns at least before the Emrakul attacks, potentially. So we're gonna go this route. If I can, I need to get to 8 mana. The Cyclonic Rift, 7 mana. So I'm at 5, 6, 7. I have 6 and 7 in hand. Am I going to be able to survive? That's the tricky part. Because I may not be able to last long enough. I'm starting to think that maybe I should have Master's Rebuke one of the other creatures or the Planeswalker instead right now. Proliferate. Alright, so all the mana in the world. So how many? So that's gonna mill them by, not already mill, but it's gonna put how many? Alright, 74 right now. How much is that gonna drop them to? 47. Alright, so that's like 7 is like 37 land just cut. Whoa!
Go ahead and run. I can keep up.
Yeah, nope, that's probably going to call it at this point. So, thank you very much for the game, Varolex, and I'm just going to call it here. 13 things to seek with the Emrakul. Yeah, so this was very much an Eldrazi deck. So, Varolex, thank you very much for the game. Let's go on to the next one. Alright, this hand seems like a not bad start. Playing against Mordred, piling an Obnix of Captive Kingpin deck. And I've never really played against this commander before, so this will be fun. I can imagine some of the cards they have in here. Let's keep this. Let's see. Let's start off by saying hello to the opponent, and I think we're better off leading off with the. Let's go with Breeding Pool Intapped. This way, then I don't need to pay the 2 life later. And you could argue that I should have let off with Temple of Mystery, but I don't see the point in scrying this really. Yep, there we go. Okay, I think this is going to be a death of 1,000 needle strokes. Lair of the Hydra, Mind Stone. And that leaves me with the option of Temple of Mystery with Ristic Study, or I can just jump straight up to a Nylea, making my creatures. Oh, what we got here? Alright, alright. And then we just drew an Alrund as well. So I like the idea. Now this bounces back artifacts and or creatures. So enchantments do me no good. So it's early enough that I could probably play the Ristic Study out, and I think that might be the right play because this will let me draw more cards and find more answers. And then let's do the Temple of Mystery now. A Memory Deluge. I don't think I need this because I will be drawing, hopefully, with the Ristic Study. And so I will pass off of that. I'm going to hold on to the Barals because I want to get max value out of that in terms of at least getting a creature or so out of the way. The other possible play could be something to the effect of Nylea into Haka, the Whispering Raven. Alright, Chandra just to kill. I'll take the action to draw a card. Plaza of Heroes is a good one. Keep the land flows going. So now they're going to ping me for 1, which gives me an... Oh, that's if a creature dies, so I don't have to worry about that. Alright, and Bushwhack.
I'd love to.
Alright. So I can get Tawnos out. Let's play out Plaza here, because right now with all the legendaries I have, it's going to be better. And I like... If I play him, I can't really do anything else. So I like... Let's go with Nylea. Followed by a Haka. Let's see, this won't kill my creature just yet. But I think this is a good start. This might just be, you know, I guess looking more like a control punish deck. From what they've been playing so far. They haven't played any creatures out. Yep, take the action to draw a card. And let's see. 1 damage to me. Alright, what does this say? Put 1 counter, put up Nixilis. Alright, well, Pouncing Shark, that's a good one. So let's see here now. Let's see, if I do here, if I do Tawnos, it gives me with 3. And this would still be... Oh, it leaves me with 2, which I can't mutate onto. He is a 3/5, so the fight doesn't really work. I feel like playing the Pouncing Shark is probably my best bet anyways right now, as this will let me... I get both back to my hand anyway, so I think this is a good play here. Do the over. We'll bounce back the off Nixilis. Take the action. So this way now, none of that matters. And let us swing in here. I don't remember what all my creature does actually. It deals to a player. So let's go with the Chandra real quick. Knock that down a little. This lets me look at the top.
You want to dance? Then let's dance.
Did this land come to play this turn? And the battlefield this turn. So I don't think Bushwhack would be good as terms of a search card, so let us play out a Sylvan Anthem instead. Kind of get Nylea almost there. I think Nylea needs 2 more. So there's the out Nixilis. I get to draw another card. Beast Whisper, that's enough to turn on Nylea. And then I can safely fight up Nixilis and swing.
Aw, you're looking a little...
Finish off the Chandra. Level 2 is not bad. They need them. They're probably looking for a land at this point, I would say, or a removal spell. Would they lose? Hellrider. All right, so play out the land. Colorless. Let's do the Beast Whisperer. That's fine. I'm still fine there. Haul one of the storage elements. I don't want that right now because I don't want my lands completely untapped. Let's have Nylea fight up Nixilis. And next, Pouncing goes there. This way then I keep it around a little bit longer. Nylea attacks the opponent, and at end of turn, or end of their turn, I can activate Nylea's ability.
Come on, Chandra. I know you can.
So that I can look put a creature card into hand. Now they board wipe me. Ah, well, they got me then. Nixilis, they hate Twisted, sure. I'll take the action to draw a card. Ooh, River's Rebuke. Alright. That might be worth it soon to bounce everything back to their hand. Alright, yep, fine. I'll draw 2 cards.
One can learn much from
Alright, that's fine with me. Actually, Oracle's nice to be able to do fun tricks of Tawnos. Goblin Arsonist. We'll still take the action to draw the card. Alright, pass. Lose a life. Oopsies. And then let's activate Nylea's ability. You know what? We'll keep that on top since we have it'll be our land drop for turn. Draw. Obviously, we have to get rid of this Nixilis because this is doing a lot of damage to me. Let's go with the blue. And let's see, can I play out? How many things can I play? Play everything out? I can play... Let's see. Alright, so we're going to use this for green. Yep. Alright, and this lets me play the colorless out. I need blue, green. Yep, this leaves me open to double blue. Do I still have double blue open? No, I'm doing this wrong. Alright, make this blue. Colorless. Green, green. Tawnos.
Alright. Knowledge is not without.
Alright, Hinterland Harbor. Actually, Hinterland Harbor is, I don't care. I think we're gonna be good for right now. So now we'll have both go here to deal with that, so I can do all my drawing tricks.
Never cross me again.
Play Alpha of the Oracle. I'm gonna get 2 of these, which is pretty sweet. Lose a life. Draw a card. Alright. And yeah, I think we're pretty set right now. I'm going to get double Sawtooth, which will be pretty sweet to blow up some stuff. Because I could probably mutate this for 3, and then hopefully I'll come into play untapped land that will let me then bounce everything with River's Rebuke. So it won't be as too bad. I'll draw the card. Oh, they paid the 1. We're going to counter the commander. So that'll be priced out a little bit longer. Elder Gargaroth. Alright, so let's play out the Snowland. What is the thing that's bugging me at the moment? Trespasser's Curse really isn't doing it for me. So let's see here. There's just so much to do. I can make this, actually making this bigger is probably not terrible. Give them a 3/3. So let's mutate onto an Alpha of the Oracle. Take the over. Let's get rid of the Trespasser's Curse. Take the over. We'll get rid of the Warlock. So blow that up. And let's blow up Haunted Ridge? Haunted Ridge. And then what I can do next is I can play out a Brawl's Expertise. Bounce back the tokens I just made. Well, Arcane Signet. Alright. And just kind of swing on in. Ledge Shredder's pretty good as well. Keep that on top. Alright, I'll probably take a ping here. And opponent needs a board wipe. It's sitting pretty here, I would say. So yeah, board wipe does me in. Alright. I'll take the action to draw. Now this is a combo piece. But I think I'm fine right now. Ooh, I drew a Black Lotus. I've never even cast one of these before. Alright, I'm gonna be fair to my opponent. He blocks the 7/7 that tramples over. Yeah, this game's in the back. I just want to cast a Black Lotus for once. The only time I'm just gonna try to like do more than I need to win right now. Rich Card's Expertise is awesome. But I still believe that this is game, so I'm totally fine with all of this. Because again, they block. They can block the flyer. They can block the 3. Even if they block that much, I have this game in hand. So, all right. I just never cast a Black Lotus before. So, Mordred, thank you very much for the game. Let's go on to the next one. So this hand is a tough one to think about. I'm playing against RazorOfArtorias, piloting Omnath, Locus of the Roil deck. Excuse me for the sneezing. I think this is a little slow. I mean, Eaten by Piranhas does deal with the Omnath trick, but I think they're not going to just rush it out. So I'll take the free mulligan here. And this is... I'm doing stuff. Not as fast as I would have liked, but I think this is fine. We'll keep this, because I can use the Crossing Tusker to get my 4th land and draw. I also have a Faceless Agent to get another thing and draw. So I think this might be being with the inscription here. Omnath enters a 3/3. We'll see. Ooh, okay, Paradise Druid. So let's start by saying hello to the opponent, and we'll go in with the Snarl first. Kind of tell him I don't have a basic in hand. I think we'll have quite fast that went. Wash Away is good to have. Okay, I have an extra turn to try and set up before I have to worry about Omnath. Paradise Druid 6, that's good. So next turn's probably looking like a Faceless Agent with Wash Away kept up. Alright, they got their colors. There's an Uro. So 3 life and an extra land drop. Okay, maybe have to keep their own counter spell Pierce up potentially. Plaza of Heroes will play that one out just so that Boseiju can stay up. This gets to be interesting. I can play to the board and make him think something's up because I didn't attack with the Paradise Druid. I think, or I can hold everything off and play Crossing Tusker instead, cycle it for my next land. Which I think, you know something, I'm going to go that way. I'll keep up the 3. Now, as I said all of that, I'm being greedy because I want to do all of that stuff, but I might have been better to swing with the Paradise Druid and see what happens that way. And then if they don't do anything I want to counter with the Wash Away, I'm kind of good in that regard, but... Alright, nobody did anything. And no, I will take the loss of life just so that I keep the Paradise Druid open. Take the action. Let us look for a blue source. Alright, into the north. That's pretty decent. Alright, so let's go green, colorless, into the north, and we'll put the Rhinewood Falls into play. That leaves me now with playing out Abundance, Inscription of Abundance, Faceless Head Agent, I think here. I could swing here, I believe is safe. If I lose it at this point, that's fine. I'm just gonna see what they got. Yeah, I figured Paradise Druid's probably safe for right now. Now again, there we go. So I might have been able to get near. So that's one there. Now they got a bolt for the Druid. Oh well. But at that point then, it might be something where I'm better off. We'll pay the 2 life. And Inscription of Abundance. This is 5, so this is a 2/2, that's a 3/3. I think Brawl's not that great with it right now. I have a 3/5 here. Let me try getting Tawnos out. Alright. And we're going to pass the turn here. They'll now know I have some interaction up here. But if they try to go Commander again, which they have the 6/4, and then try to play the land drop, I can respond with Inscription of Abundance to fight. Ooh, Primeval Titan. Ouch. Alright, that one I don't have a good plan for, actually. So now I gotta start thinking here, what is my... I can do... If I do 2 counters on this, I could swing with Tawnos and see if they do anything. Put the 2 counters on, that'll put that at... But then I gotta fight, which means I'm probably gonna lose the Paradise Druid. Alright. Yeah, there we go. Alright. I do 5 plus Heroic Intervention, that's a lot to deal with a Primeval Titan. Let's see, what, or I can do Great Henge. If I do Great Henge, I feel like Brawls is interesting as well. This is whenever land, if you control 8 or more lands, draw a card. So they kind of got their draw engine going. But I could use Brawls then, maybe. So I'd say, if I'm gonna make this work, I guess that's the big play thing. I think playing Brawl just for 1 isn't worth it. So if let's just swing and see what happens. All right, figured as much. All right. Alright, if I were to go here, I'm still good for Inscription to fight the commander. So let's go with that. And end the turn. Because I think what they're going to do here would be, I can see them being greedy, or I can, I myself thinking, let's be greedy. Let's float. You're gonna play. You want to play the commander out, so that this way, then you can then reap the benefits with the Primeval Titan trigger attack. Freaking Time Warp. Ah, man. Maybe I should have played the Heroic Intervention instead. I got too greedy, but maybe I'm the one who got too greedy there. Yeah, if I had saved that, paid the 2, saved that. Yeah, that probably was the right thing, because that would have been the thing that saves me more. Reliquary Tower, okay. Alright guys, we're going to have to sit through with one more turn of this insanity. Yeah, I think I'm going to want to hold off on the Sage until he actually does something with, man, that really got me there. Alright, so, probably looking like a Brawl's Expertise turn next turn. Alright, let's take the hits. This is going to be rough for a little while, but I think I'm optimistic of everything. As dire as this all looks, because I can do Brawls. Yep. Elemental. Draw the cards. 1, 2. All right. And then, worst case, what I'll do then is I will... Yep, all the cards. So I think probably, what, as silly as it sounds, I might just blow up the Reliquary Tower so they actually can't just hold on to everything. Alright, are you finally going to deal the damage? Alright, there's that. Take an extra turn after this one. He's paying this for 3? Wait, is he paying this for Cleave? Is this a good game? Yeah, it's a good game. Okay. Alright, they got me on that one. The extra turns kind of get you. Oh, man. RazorOfArtorias, thank you very much for the game. Let's go on to the next one. Alright, playing against Maenvan. Piling in Elas, il-Kor, Sadistic Pilgrim. So this would be like almost like a Soul Sisters kind of drain deck. I don't think this hand's going to be good enough with the lack of blue, so I'll take the free mulligan here. The command tower's good. Goose Mother, Ledger Shredder. I think this was good enough to keep, because the Ledger Shredder can probably get me enough to draw out of any issues I'm having. So let me start by saying hello to the opponent, play out a command tower, and actually get out the Artificer's Assistant. Since I just drew Alrune, which is Haka on the back, that'll at least let me scry and try to look for some lands. Hydra's a good one for the second place. So let's go with Haka on the back. And then Cyclonic Rift is something that I'm probably going to want to bounce back to my opponent's hand. I do have the land to go. Let's... I'm so torn because control. You never know if you control it, you don't lose one life. I'm gonna probably make a mistake here with that, but let's go with the Haka. Mostly because I feel like I still need more land, so while it's useful, I can try to get some of my other removal instead, and just see how this goes. And again, I'm gonna draw. I'm gonna scry to with Haka at least. So I'm gonna try to get there. The Trumpeting Tsar is 3 to play. Alright, so let's get out Boseiju. And let's scry 2. Alright. Both lands are awesome. Perfect. So then what we can do is we can play out Ledger Shredder now. Go with Allosaurus. Get a land, and I would say... This is 5 to mutate. I think the Starks is the one to discard right now. Just this way, then because I love this card, but I think being able to maybe play a 3-drop out instead is the better option. Reassembling Skeleton's not good. Frickin' the One Ring. Alright, let's play out the Yav Coast on that regard, and then playing out the Goose Mother for Nada. Oh, I played for 2. Sacrifice the food, draw a card. I can definitely swing first and go from there. Swing for the 2 in the air at least. Which, yep, forgot, 1 ring trigger, so that wasn't great, but that's gonna be some card draw. I mean, you have something. Let's just do 2. Wait, X equal to 2. Pouncing Shark. That's actually not terrible for mutate, I feel like. So let's keep that. That's some interaction I can use. Yeah, so the One Ring's really good with their deck because that lets them gain more life, and they can counteract the life loss from the One Ring card drawing because of Ilias's ability. But I think being able to swing in the air a little bit is going to be useful. This bounces a creature, if I remember correctly, right? Bounce target creature. So they're going to be drawing all the removal, which will be slightly annoying. The question is, do I take the... Oh, this is where this is going to be. Okay. So we'll play out the Warlog. Let's swing out here. Sacrifice the food to draw a card. Rishkar's expertise is pretty decent. Alright. Each card in your hand, each foretold. So I'm here to play Tawnos. So let's get Tawnos out. Make disappear isn't what I want. I want to land so I can play my Rishkar's expertise. I think so. Plus, or I can do the pouncing shark trick. This is a 2/2 base. I could probably mutate onto this and make it 6. Other creature. So a lot of my stuff starts to die. Okay. Alright. No blocks, none of that's useful for me. Crater of Behemoth can't be doubled up. So let's see, right now, what does this cost? This is 7, that makes it cost 1 less. Alright, well, we get to do a little bit of a thing. So, I'd say now is the time to cast Mutate. And let us go, I think the Goose Mother is the best bet. Take the copy. Take the over. So bounce back the Elishnorn. Take the over again. Bounce 2 more creatures. So I think... I feel like bouncing the Restoration is worth it. Granted, I can also bounce back the tokens. Bounce back the Commander. That's kind of the whole gist of them anyways. And then let's bounce back... Yeah, this is a big body. So let's take bounce both of those back. And now you have a choice of either playing 2 things out to grow my monster. And I think here, if they pump up with the Elishnorn plus 2, right? 3, 6, 9. I'm still alive, and I can make a big push here. So I think this is better. Alright. And now what I get the chance of doing as well is... I have the Trumpeting Gnar still in my hand, that if they just do the Elishnorn trick again, or play out a flying blocker somehow, I can just Trumpeting Gnar onto the Pouncing Shore Shark, get a token, and get 2 bounces out of that. So that would be, actually, I had like 4 bounces actually, I forgot what Tawnos doubling it. Yeah, so that will be, that'll probably wipe their board actually. So they are in a bad spot here. So there's 1 warrior, okay, cool. They're gonna, let's see now, do they play out Braid's Arisen Nightmare? Okay. Yeah, let's draw a card. I have the land. Let's get rid of Craterhoof because that's not going to be necessary for right now. I think I got the game coming to me. Because I have 9 in the air. Alright, they're at 10. Each opponent loses 2 life. Decline, I'll lose the 2 life. Alright, so now that they got swords, I'm gonna cry a little. Alright, so let's play out the green. Let's mutate onto the Bouncing Shore Shark. Did they have the Swords of Plowshare? They have the Swords of Plowshare, okay. Alright, so now they play out the Elishnorn, and I'm gonna have a bit of a problem here, right? Do I swing now? So they're gonna play. They play out Elishnorn, and I can't block effectively everything at 3. So I'm just might as well make the play here now. I have him down to 6. None of my stuff dies, at least. Now I'm really wishing the hell into that crater of and pitch the Alrund instead. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Gain the life. Back up to 8. Oh, okay, well, with all of that coming at me, let's see, let's block here, and that leaves me with taking 9. Yeah, sure, we'll go with that. I guess, yeah, so all the board wipes are probably, oh, down, I go down another 2. Decline, it's losing 3 life. Alright, so I bottomed 1 board wipe. And the River's Rebuke. Woo! Mana value of 5 or less. So it would draw me 1 card. Alright, River's Rebuke. So that gives me some time. I don't think it's enough to kill him. 3, 5, close though. 6. So they're gonna have to play the One Ring next turn, and that's fine. But I think that also means my Ledger Shredder is gonna grow. Though I'm probably gonna be discarding Launge for the most part. I think Rishkar's is good. Unless I draw something that's better to get off free for Rishkar's. I'll probably discard a land and, you know, keep Alrune, but again, like I said, anything better than Alrune right now will be probably what will be discarded. So, whew, Heart of the Cards there got me through. Again, I gotta Catcher's Monument. All right, that's not what I thought, but that's the first one. You gotta play the One Ring now. Whoa, that's crazy. Yeah, Gilded Goose goes away. How did you not? Unless you have a land, but like, why didn't you play out the One Ring? Did your math go off? I mean, again, they could have a removal spell. Totally fair game to have a removal spell for the Ledger Shredder. In which case, then, yeah, their commander kind of gets me going with Braids. Oh, I see what they did here. Okay. Alright, so what they're trying to force here is that they're going to have me go to end step, sacrifice a creature. Actually, they sacrifice the artifact. That's interesting. They're going to sacrifice the creature because I've been not sacrificing my creatures. But here I need to sacrifice my commander so that I don't take the 2 and then lose the extra life from Elas. So that was their play. So I think this is a good game now. Alright. Let's go with good game. And just swing. Whew! That was close. Maenvan, thank you very much for the game. That's the 3rd win, so drop a, please like the video, and let's go on to the next one. Alright, I'm playing against Mastumaty, piling in Ojer, Axonil's Deepest Might. This is the 2nd one that I've encountered so far this video. And so we kind of know the deal. We're going to do cheap damage spells that get pumped up to 4 power with the commander's ability. I'm tempted to keep this because of the Manglehorn, because I do believe that Manglehorn, they're going to have a lot of artifact mana, and I think the Manglehorn will be good in this matchup. So, while the mana base isn't ideal, I think this is the one to keep for the most part. I'm going to start off by saying hello to the opponent, and let's lead off with the Castle Garenbrig. And then we'll get out the, let's see what we got from the opponent next. Okay, Scamp, not that big of a deal. Plaza of Heroes will get me a blue for my commander. Let's go with the Plaza of Heroes and get out the Allosaurus Shepherd. So now I have Inscription of Abundance that I can use to pump up my Allosaurus. I can probably, most likely though, I'm going to probably name Beast on Secluded Courtyard. And this is a proliferate trick, right? Deals damage to any target? Sure. If you want to deal 1 damage to me upon sacrifice, you're fine. Yeah, this one 2 damage. Yeah, Reckless Impulse, Land, and Arcane Signet. So perfect. We have our 3-drop for the Manglehorn to blow up. And so let's go Secluded Courtyard. Let's name Beast. Swing for 1. Play out a Faceless Agent. That'll get me something. Alright, Armor Guard Familiar. That's something I can cast off of the Secluded Courtyard. So, land, Arcane Signet, and that leaves me with 2 mana left over from another creature. Blood Moon. Okay. Well, now. That was a good one. I'm close to crying, but I'm not there yet. Do all the emoting. And at this point, might as well just swing. Alright, so they're going to trade that. That's not terrible. Really got to hope for the force. I don't usually play. I don't think I have a lot going on. Neither of these are going to be easy to cast at all. So we'll just Oh, they can only play on tap without the life. Alright, so that's the one benefit at least. Alright, now comes out the commander. Blood freaking Moon. I'm worried about artifacts. They got the freaking hate card out there. Alright, 4/4 Trampler. Hey, just play out the lands at this point. No attacks. So thankfully, at least if I draw an island or a forest, I can cast a spell. And actually, the Masked Vandal, that if I get the green, I get rid of the Blood Moon, and I'm back in the game, actually. It's just a matter of, can I draw the green source fast enough? Unruly Catapult. Oh, that's nice. No blocks. No point. No point at all. Otawara can't be used. Might as well just play out. I feel like just playing out the lands is just worth it at this point. What's the point of keeping it on my hand? No attacks. So I might need to consider blocking soon, just for the mere fact that I'm saving myself a damage. Alright. You're not going to cast that. Oh, okay. Well, an extra point. Yeah. Oh, equal to his power. No, you should have cast that. That would have made 5. I mean, yeah, this is pretty good, but I would have cast that, done the, it's 4/4, big score. Oh, well, Unruly Catapult might be doing the trick here now. Oh, wow, they comboed off here. Good game. Alright, yeah, so, Mastumaty, thank you very much for the game. Let's go on to the next one. I like this hand. I think Ledger Shredder on 2 is going to be good. I'm playing against mtgMaster, playing a Huatli Poet of Unity deck. So this will probably be, I want to say Dinosaur Tribal, but who knows? I haven't really played against Huatli in Commander yet. I've played it in Limited, really fun in Limited. But yeah, Cavern of Souls, Breeding Pool, Secluded Courtyard. So let us keep this. I don't have to worry about counter spells as much, but fixing is always good. So let's start by saying hello to the opponent, and let's play the Breeding Pool in tapped. I'll probably put both of these on beasts, since I do have more beasts than birds in the deck. Turn 2 Huatli. Alright, so River's Rebuke's a good one to start with. Though Otawara is a nice one as well to be able to have, let's make beast, to have available, as well to bounce back maybe the Huatli in the meantime. Because, though, and again, Otawara is not really happening anytime soon with the Huatli in play. Though I could, after they create the dinosaur tokens. Okay, that doesn't sound as pretty right now. Yeah, I really don't got a turn 3 play at the moment, which is alright. They didn't play the land? That's interesting. Alright, we're still going to play out this on Beast. I'll go with the bird. I know what I said before, but at least this way then I get the, I get fixing for both now at least. I thought that was weird they didn't play the... Oh no, they already used their lineup, that's what Rampaging Raptor. Alright, so counterspell up. I think this... Ooh, this gets to be interesting now. Do I go Otawara, Seagate Restoration? You know something? I think we just keep making land drops. And I think it's fine. It gets +2/+0. You know? Let's just start hitting back. I feel like just being aggressive right now. Whether it's the right play, I don't know. But next turn, I get Seagate into Tawnos. Alright, we transform. That's fine. I just kind of got... Takes the 4. Mother Goose. Alright, I think... Let's see, what does this have here? Gain... Alright, so, yeah. So let's pay the 3 life. And... I want to play out Tawnos, but I need to make sure I get that River's Rebuke mana. So if I play out the Tawnos, am I committing myself there because I paid the life already? Alright. let's do this. Maybe my opponent gets greedy. You know, that's, I mean, at this point, you feel like you have all this mana. You know, either play one big thing or play a couple things out, so that way you can get to the more dinosaurs for the combo of the last trap. Yep, Zakama. Okay. Well. All the lands are untapped. Skullport Nexus. That's good. That hopefully gets me my land. I got that land. I don't know, Mother's Goose? Memory Deluge is a safe one to do. Alright. Dang. Yeah, there's no point in me trying to do Ledger Shredder tricks here right now. We'll get a blue. Dinosaur card. Dinosaur card. That would be the one I would think of to get. Let's do Mask Vandal. We'll let him get the dinosaur card. I think the Skullport Nexus. Tell me I have 2 creatures in my graveyard. I have no creatures in my graveyard. Oh, man. Yep, I don't have a creature in my graveyard. Alright, I goofed this up, I think, a little bit too much. This is probably game. I can see them going now for the big one here. Obviously not. Gashaf, that's the one I'm thinking. Gashaf. Come on, play the Gashaf. Whoa, wait. It's not, okay, it's not red. I'm like, wait, why can't I counter it? Oof, okay. Counter Gashaf. I know that has haste, so that's why that's figured. Get him on that one. Now, here's where I have to throw everything under the bus. 18. Alright, so 18 and 6, so my math is terrible. That's 12. Puts me down to 1. Right? 18. It's 12. I go down to 1. Sure, we're doing it. Because I feel like these things are just that much more important. Now, land Lightning Bolt, but I think they played the land, so I'm good in that regard. The Rampaging Raptor is the one I'm going to have to worry about. He's like, what is this guy doing? I can't even play Risk cards. Alright, River's Rebuke. Bounce all of that back to your hand. And we're just going to swing with the Ledge Shredder. Because Uvenwold trades with the Rampaging Raptor. I'm probably have to double block that. Did they get too greedy? I think they got too greedy. Huatli. Let's go with the Goose Mother. We'll go away with. I know it's. This makes you food though. Do I need to get rid of the Risk cards? I draw 4 cards off of Risk cards. I think we gotta get rid of Risk cards. Mostly because I think the Goose Mother getting me some life is gonna be useful. Foods cost 2 to gain some life. Okay. Let's thin the deck out. Let's get another green source going. Got green here. Other creatures get +1/+1 trample and haste. So that's effectively putting me. Alright, so we have 10 in play. That puts it 13. That's not enough. So we play Goose Mother, X equal to 3. That'll leave me 2 left open. I wish to keep that one. Alright, I'll say thanks. And no attacks at this point, because I'm still very low on life. I think they have enough for Zakama, and that's probably what's going to do me in right now. Yep, there's Zakama. Because that means they can deal... They can knock out 2 creatures of mine? Sure. Oh boy. 3. I'm a land short. Alright, well... Here's hoping I draw a land next turn. Because Craterhoof might be the one that get me over this hump. Forerunner of the Empire. I still wonder if they had just gone out rampaging with ramp. Probably not, right? That would have been 4. I block there. Yeah, no, I double block it. It wouldn't be enough. So they did the right thing. Alright. Pass. Sacrifice the food. Gain some life. Crawling our way back into it. Did not get the land. And Zakama's got reach. Memory Deluge doesn't do me anything. Pumping... He's got 3 blockers. That one's going to take care of... Zakama will take care of the Goose Mother. I'll draw a card. That'll deal 6 damage. The Ovenwald Oddity, though, becomes a 7/7? It becomes an 8/8. So the other bet would be Memory Deluge for what? Nothing, really, right? So I think that what I need... I did the River's Rebuke already. I think staying back doesn't do me any good. I think that I need to swing forward and draw something. I don't think Ovenwald Oddity and all that attack's not going to do the trick to win out here. Because if I pump up, it's a 6/6, and he'll just take some damage and he's not dead. So let's just swing with the Goose Mother. Draw a card. Gwenna, Ivy. Let's get rid of Thrix. I mean, I still have a possibility of surviving this. Yeah, I mean, they did what I would have done, which is the greedy play. Well, what I tend to do, which is the greedy play. Parcel Beast and the Scythe Raptor. Alright. Because what he probably should have done would have been to shoot my creatures so that Zakama can swing through. Like, that's the plays. Pump, double up the Skull Pour. Alright, so we gotta pass the blockers now. So, this is where the math gets to be interesting. If I take the 3 from the Forerunner and the Huatli, I go back down to 1. So 18 minus 4 is 14. So that's 14 damage getting through. 7 damage getting through. 7 damage getting through. 5 damage getting through. Is this really everything I need to block with? Is that how that works out? 7 and 4. Wait a minute. 7 and 4 make 11. 11 and 8 makes that 7. 7 damage getting over here. If I do another 7 damage. If I do another 7 damage. See, that's 14. Wait, so 3. 14 minus 4 is 4. It's lethal. Alright, so I have to do this, I think. 14 minus 4 is 4. Alright. 3 blockers. Sacrifice the food. Oh, did I? Oh, yes! Dang it! I was supposed to block there. I forgot about the other tag. I got so focused on the one thing. So, mtgMaster, that was a lot of fun. Thank you very much for the game. Let's go on to the wrap-up. Alrighty, and that is the video for today. The final record for the deck was 3 wins and 7 losses. Like I said, this was a themed deck around, building a Toymaker for Christmas, so I didn't really have the highest of hopes. When this deck goes off, it is a lot of fun. I'm not happy that I kind of had to make this work with a Mutate. It's really great with Tawnos. It is super cool with it, but I just feel like it's a harder version of Ivy Gleeful Spell Thief. So if that's more your take, then I think Ivy's the better commander for that style. But I do think going the Mutate route does make this deck a little more competitive, because definitely the birds are not really there. There's only like 5 in this deck to make the deck really to go on theme, and usually the Mancers where the beasts are, but beasts again aren't really early draw plays per se. So I had a lot of fun playing this deck. I hope you did too. I got 3 wins, so if you're playing along, please like the video. And I just want to say Merry Christmas to all those who celebrate, Happy Hanukkah to those who celebrate, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Diwali, and whatever holiday you celebrate, have a happy holiday. I hope you have a happy new year. I hope to do, trying to be better about doing at least maybe 1 video a month to try to get this, keep the channel going, to have fun with this, to show you my crazy thoughts on what I want to build. I have a fun theme for January, and for the rest of the year, for 2024, no idea. Probably go back to I owe some of my viewers some videos that they've requested, and I got a few new ones that I've been wanting to show for a while. Just, I finally think I'm figuring out a system to make this happen. So once again, thank you all for watching. I hope you all have a happy holiday season. I hope you wish you all a happy new year, and I look forward to what happens next. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.